It's not like any tire foams in the market, although at first glance, it kind of reminded me of a hairband option. Welcome to Big Sun Hobbies. Today I am back out at my testing ground to test a unique customizable foam and weight system for rock crawlers by RC Crawl. Let me start with a disclaimer. I received a set of customizable foam and weight from RC Crawl free of charge for testing purposes. I told him that I would test them out with one condition, that I would provide my honest feedback, good or bad. He agreed and sent them out to me, so big thanks for the opportunity. Now that I got that out of the way, let's take a look at the RC Crawl's customizable foam and the weight system. Facebook storefront is RC Foam and Weight. It's not like any tire foams in the market, although at first glance, it kind of reminded me of a hairband option. Here's the RC Crawl's customizable foam and weight system. It has 4 parts to the system, and it also comes with one instruction sheet. 1. The foam, which is made out of a blend of shredded and chopped open and closed cell memory foam. There's a tubing made out of very durable elastic nylon that holds the foams. There's weight strips made up of round balls, double weight strips for the front, and the single weight strip for the rear. Hard foam strip that is used to keep the foam tubing and the weight strip around the beadlock ring. At first glance, the biggest plus about this system is the customization. You can add and remove foams and weights as necessary. In my case, I'm running the oversized J-Concept ruptures, which are 4.92 inches tall. So he actually measured the foams to 48 grams for each one. The downside is that I'm not a big fan of adding rotational weight, but the kit does include double and single weight strips, so they can be customized, which is nice. So how is the assembled? The instruction says, peel yellow liner from the hard foam strip. Adhere sticky side to the center of your center rim of beadlock going around mesh edges. May need trimming, don't have to be perfect. Peel red liner from the weight strip and adhere the sticky side to the outside of the hard foam. Trim to meet evenly at ends, then it's balanced. Place the tube in the tire and place the center assembly inside tire. Work the foam tube around to feel fairly even around the center foam and weight. Assemble your beadlock, run truck, it evens out like water. Here is how it looks after step 1 and step 2. I'll place this in the tire with the foam inside. The one on the left is the installed with RC Crawl 1.9 foam kit. And then the right one is with the Proline dual stage foams. I ended up using 38 grams of foams, and it filled up the tire fully. Here's a side-by-side comparison. The left tire clearly is rounder and taller, and it doesn't offer much tire compression. It also added quite a bit of weight. The Proline dual stage foams weighs only 12 grams. So just in the foam alone, it added 28 grams plus the beaded weight strips. The wheel now weighs 286 grams versus the 214 grams with the Proline dual stage foams. So that's a 72 grams of a difference. Here are the 4 tires completed and the tires mounted onto my Elemenecto. I'll take it to my testing ground to test them out, and I'll be focusing on 2 things: the tire compression and the side healing performance.
Here's my review and thoughts. It's a unique take on foams, and surprisingly it works pretty well. I like that you can easily tune it by adding or removing the foams, and the ability to add waste. Also like that it expands the tire. Ease of use? Mine came pre-assembled, at least the foams in the netting, but I wanted to run a bit softer on the front, which meant that I had to remove some foams. It's pretty easy to do, however, it meant removing the foams and rounding out the rest of the foams equally. The small shred of foams made it a bit challenging and time consuming. Good news is that if you know the exact amount of foams that you want, you can get it pre-assembled with the right amount of foams inside. The rest of the install was pretty straightforward. The hard foam strip around the middle of the beadlock wheel should keep the foams in place and help with side healing. The waist strip is a quick way to add some additional weight to the wheels. All in all, a pretty easy system to install, but it will take a bit of more time than the traditional set of foams as there are additional steps. Tire compression. This is one area that is going to need time to tune. It was suggested that 45 grams should be ideal amount of foams for the taller ruptures. I went down to 38 grams, but it still filled out the tires. At this level, the tire compression was not at the same level as the Proline dual stage foams. Side healing. Prior to the testing, I had thought that this would be the strongest point of the foam kit. Since the foams filled out the tires, I saw much less give on tires while side healing compared to the Proline dual stage foams. However, I saw a bit more tire slippage. Overall, the RC Cross foam kit system handled everything well. It's a great way to add some weight down low to help with the lowering the center of gravity, and the ability to customize to your rig is its strong point. I feel that it's a great option for heavier trucks. Unfortunately, all of my trucks are more on the lighter side. It could just be that I need more time of tuning to get the right amount of foams, so I'll give some battery packs to see if it changes the behavior over time. If you're interested in checking out the foam kit, please reach out to RC Crawl by going to Facebook page, RC Foam and Weight. Hope you found the information helpful and useful. If you like the contents of this video, please make sure to subscribe and hit the like and the notification bell to be notified when new contents are uploaded. Thanks for watching Big Hobbies.